All right. My brother, good to see you.
Yeah.
Good to see you. What is can we have our Q&A?
Some notes.
Where we're going first?
Well, we're gonna start this out with the intro. So like I'll just go ahead and have you be like, "What's up, everybody? My name's MP or we're MPSC.
Okay.
This is our podcast. My name is Phil Strickland." And also I'll do a small little clip real quick. In these podcasts, they'll switch between hosts. So like if you notice for this one, you're kind of directing more of these questions for the conversations, whereas like as this will go on, like you might be doing that with some of our guests. I'll kind of be cueing you this time around
This
a little bit more.
But then we'll
But it's gonna be more of a flip-flop switch.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, welcome everybody. I'm Phil Strickland, Mr. Phil Strickland of MPSC Entertainment. This is my partner,
Naterrius.
Woo!
Naterrius, one name.
We don't say his last name. He's the man with no last name. We leave it just like that.
Keeps it like that.
It's good to have you guys with us today. We want to sit back and chit chat about what's going on, what's happening, what is MPSC, what are we doing, what are we doing here? I think everyone's asking that right now in this world and what have you. So with that, we will jump to the.
Add real quick,
Yes.
thanks again for watching. You
Oh,
always want to constantly
yeah.
thank people for tuning in.
Also, thanks again for watching. All right, because you'll be clipping it, right?
Yeah, so don't worry about any of the edits. Me talking,
Okay.
all this will be fixed. No
Good.
problem.
It's like we can start all over.
Yeah.
Start with
yeah.
what you just started with.
Yeah, all right.
Right there. Take two.
Hey y'all, Mr. Phil Strick Comedy here. How you doing? I go by Mr. Phil Strickland of MPSC Entertainment, Executive Event Coordinator. Try spelling it. Yeah, I'm not going. I use spell check. This is my partner.
Naterrius.
What's
yeah.
up, huh?
One name,
Look at all-
Naterrius, talent coordinator, wrangler, security, timer.
Look at all that wisdom in
Coach.
his beard. All that wisdom.
A lot, and a lot. And
Thank y'all for being with us.
thank you for tuning in.
Yep.
Face each other.
So,
Oh,
We'll do a little flip.
so
how you been, man?
I've been great.
You trying to get stuff done?
Yeah, always.
Yeah. I know you're newly married and everything.
Yeah. Just trying to. I didn't know marriage add like 15 pounds.
You got one that cooks, obviously.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
but that's like in 3 weeks.
Hey, when they love you, they love you. That's just how it is.
Yeah, but I mean, there's too much love in the leftovers.
Well, you can bring some of that to some of the shows. I mean,
I can do that.
that's
too.
probably better than the pizza now that I think about it. Matter of fact, we'll have to make a note on that one. Huh?
Yeah, I can get
Bring
it.
it
I
there
can,
to
yeah,
the
do that.
pizza.
Yeah, I can get it and make it.
We
Yeah.
can make that happen and
I
stuff.
can make some dishes.
Wait, how about this? Give me the best and worst of marriage so far for you with you.
The best has been everything for the most part. I would say 99% that's best. The 1%, as I've told folks, we do have a little bit of a language difference. That's about it, because she's fully Spanish and I'm not. So we have translation.
How you even get past? How'd you even get past that? I mean, she just knows
Well,
your heart, or
we can text. Well, when we started out text messaging,
Mhm.
and when my text message go through, she is seeing in Spanish. She's doing in Spanish. It comes to me. So that's how we started communication training.
yeah,
And then as we got with each other and started seeing face to face,
Mhm.
it was more translation on the phone. She would say something to it would translate it to me, and then vice versa. So we started that communication training. Then I got nifty. I said, "Hold it! They use these type of gadgets at the United Nations with the earpieces,
in real time.
right? So we
Okay.
got those now.
And I'm thinking those are expensive.
No, they're not. Not on Amazon.
Listen, you say that, and I.
Well, let me say this.
Okay.
I ain't rich. So I kind of got to get the Dollar General version.
Yes, sir.
So with the General version, it's like a 2-second delay, kind of like what you will see at the end of a baseball game when they're interviewing that Spanish speaking closer, and they say blah, 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 and then he speaks it back. And
Yeah.
there's that
Okay.
delay. So it's basic.
That could actually be a safety speed bump when
Yeah.
it comes to the communication.
Right.
So I ain't got a problem with that.
Right.
I tried to use, because I remember you telling me about that, and we had I work as a firefighter,
Mhm.
and we had a car accident the other day, and the guy was there, and he spoke French.
Okay.
And so I turned on Google Translate,
Mhm.
and I was like, hey, what is your name-o? And my partner was like, look, that's kind of Spanish what you're doing, and that's
Yeah.
kind of not good. Don't do it like that. And that's French we need to be
It
speaking. I
sounds
was like, oh
goofy.
Lord. I didn't know what I was nervous. I
It
was
sounds
nervous.
like you singing and B-I-N-G-O and name. I mean, that's what it sounds like.
I tried to use it to get that guy to talk, and Chief was looking at me, and he was like, "That's a good idea. I'm sorry, it's not working out the way you want it to, and all." But it just didn't work back then.
No.
Yeah, you gotta. I like the real time.
Well, it's a translation device that's actually that you can download into your phone.
Well, we're gonna have to talk.
And if you got, yeah, we can talk on that.
Cause some people,
I can tell you, I can give you the link to
yeah,
that.
because that's
Then that'll save you. You can say whatever you want to. If you once you know their nationality,
yeah,
and know what they speak. So like you said, you had French,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it's like, okay, you go and you hit French translation, English to French, and then you speak in the translate portion of your phone. Boom, and then he'll hear it in French.
See, I didn't. I hadn't practiced with it. I just had to Google Translate, and I said it, and then I'm looking at it. I'm like, I hope you can read. Is this what I'm trying to say?
Nah,
and
keep talking.
it was just one of
gonna
those
pull it
things.
up while we talking.
I did ask him if he had any extra sicknesses or injuries or anything, any allergies to meds and all that sort of thing.
And let me stop you there.
Hmm.
And then watch this.
Le pregunté si tenía alguna enfermedad o lesión adicional o cualquiera
That's
de
in Spanish.
medicamentos y todo ese tipo de cosas
That's
y
not-
déjame
what's-
detenerte
what's she
aquí
saying?
y luego
She's saying what you just said.
What did I
And
say?
then some. Well, it's a combination of all of us.
Yeah.
Where you said I had to ask him if he had any extra sicknesses or injuries or anything,
And
allergies.
just like
and
that.
Bam. And then it comes in Spanish.
Oh, look, and it's upside down, so all you gotta
Well-
do is tilt your phone.
Well, yeah, and that's his microphone.
That's good.
And so you can change it to whatever nationality you
I'll
are.
get a pay raise. I'm gonna be like, look, Chief,
Yeah.
I figured this out here. One of my buddies talked to me about it, and we got it straight. So
Yeah.
I said, oh, I like that. I like that.
And
That's
and then add in about the pay raise.
and then pay raise. Hey,
And enough pay raise.
he already knows that I go with the late great Tupac. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. We say
Right.
that a lot. You were saying your best and worst. Let me tell you my best and worst. So best and worst, marriage right now. I think because I want to end on a good note, I'll go with the worst first. The worst is for me. My wife is a boss, all right? And she'll let you know if you even look like you about to forget, all right? If you even look it, you're like you about to forget. So my wife a boss. And with how she is, my wife was the only child, all right? So she had to depend on her, and she succeeded and all that stuff. But you get that unstoppable force. No. I would be the unstoppable force. I'm the
Right.
eldest of three from a military family. So
Okay.
I'm gonna figure out something. We're gonna move places. We're gonna hit the ground running. We gotta make friends. We gotta do all this stuff. So unstoppable force meets an immovable object. That's my girl right there. And so we're always trying to figure out who's gonna be the boss. I'm like, listen, am I gonna drive the motorcycle and you hold on, or you drive the motorcycle and I hold on? Because I don't care. I just want to get there
Right.
and stuff. So that's probably the toughest thing. That's what we've been dealing with for 30 years.
Yeah, and you say 30 years. Bro, I ain't even at 4 weeks yet.
Man, but
I ain't
that's,
even at a month.
hey, 30 days or 30 years, we still working on
Yeah,
it. It's a labor of love every day.
Yeah, I ain't even at a month, and I spelled that with an F.
Best thing. Best thing. The best thing is, I remember when my girls were growing up and stuff, and I was like, hey, if you find somebody, you really like them, and you get to the point where you're like, I love them and all that. I said, love don't pay the bills. You hear me?
Right.
I said, you need you a companion in life when it comes to your adventures and stuff and what you're getting into.
Mhm.
You need somebody to go and enjoy things with that's got your back. That's the kind of person that you want, and that's how it is with me and my Cassandra. She looks out for me. She keeps me in line, and most times she's telling me what I don't need to say
Right.
because I get a little diarrhea.
And it's people like yourself, my dad, and another friend of mine.
Word.
Y'all got 30, 40, and 40.
Come on.
So that's 110 years marriage. So trust me, when I need advice,
Yeah.
I know who I'm coming to. I know who I'm coming to.
A lot of- A lot of it's yes, dear. All right,
And-
okay.
and trust me, my dad, I had to talk to my dad. Me and my dad got in a conversation. And I told him, I said, Pops, I said, I got kicked out the kitchen.
Yeah.
He's like, what? I said, I got kicked out the kitchen. He said, look, if you got a woman that's gonna do that for you, let her do it. Do it. You know you can do it. He said, you ain't lost it. You ain't lost it. Your time gonna come when you gonna have to be in there.
Yeah.
You know how to do it. So
That's
it's
right.
like, it'll be like Babe Ruth, Michael Jordan, any other star you can think of coming off the bench.
Yeah.
That's gonna come in and pinch hit or take that game winning shot.
That's how it is.
You know, yeah, she kicked me out the kitchen. And he's like, well, hey, let her do what she's comfortable with, and then you just, hey.
Well, that's where, now see, that's where we're different, because I'm like, look, you don't got to kick me out the kitchen
Yeah.
and stuff. I'll be standing over here.
Right.
You know, I'm ready to eat and all that, but I will come in there and do the dishes.
Right.
And clean it up, but I can't even.
She won't even let me do that.
Really?
Man, bruh, it's interesting because it's like the way sometimes it goes, you would think it's something out like the 50s or something,
Come on.
where I eat, okay, and I'm done. And she knows I'm done. I'll rear her back,
Yeah.
belly out, you know, and like I'm trying not to.
You're such a serious and you can be an imposing man, but when the belly's out, it's all
back, and she can see my belly. And then she asked me, did you like the food? And I had to tell her. I said, baby, what do you see on this plate?
Yeah, it's
there.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gone. All you see, I mean, you want me to lick it?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
I get
I'm not eating it if I don't like it.
Right.
Okay.
And so she got the gist of that, and then it's like, but like as soon as I'm done with my plate, she grabbed it too. I mean, I ain't got a chance to
Man,
get out the
yeah,
chair.
just say thank you.
Oh, of course.
Come on, hey, I'm not saying someone's a horse or anything. That's not what I'm saying, but don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
No.
If the horse can talk, don't even.
When I do this, I'm pausing this for a second. That still is going.
Yeah.
I just need to, one, shoot a text message real quick, because if I shoot a message, that screen leaves.
Okay.
Next off, you're gonna start this next topic like, I got some news for you.
Okay.
I got family Olympics. And that's how that.
Okay, I might have a go with that. Okay, cool. All
But
right,
one
ready?
second. No, 1 second.
Okay.
Actually, I'm just gonna have you drop me off at Graham's later
That'll be cool.
before you go then. So that way she don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
How's that? I see it bouncing back and forth, but
I'll worry about that later. You don't have to worry about that at
Okay.
all.
how'd you like how it went? Did it seem like we were talking loud enough and all?
Y'all doing good, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, you want to talk about the worst thing that that ship builder I had last week. And I did this lady a solid.
Yeah.
And she did this dirty on the late forgiveness. Because the lady, she lived over there off the river, along the Tangent River. And those new apartments over there, those real high rise, expensive joints down there.
Okay.
Okay, you know where I'm at, going towards Dublin Powell.
Oh, am I on 315?
33.
I don't think I went over
33
there,
going,
no.
33 going west.
Okay.
Deep into Dublin.
Mhm.
So anyway, I you know.
This is the worst for last week.
Okay. So here it is. Took her order. She's one of my preferred customers.
Okay.
Preferred customer is one of those customers that when I shop for you, they want you to shop for them specifically. So they have a list of people that they want shopping for them because they know it doesn't take much for them to tell us
Yeah.
how they want their order because we can do it.
So far, so good.
Right. So it's 5-star central.
Okay.
Anyway, she lives in a building where you have to be tagged up. You have to be called. She have to let you out. She have to unlock the door, unlock the elevator. I get there, I call for the bus, she didn't, I got no response.
Yeah.
So I got no response, I was like, okay. So then I called, went to voicemail, called again, went to voicemail. Then I called ship. I was like, can you call me? Then went to voicemail on that.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you could just leave it there. I was like, no, I can't leave. Anybody can walk in and grab it.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving it here in this lobby. I'm not even in the mailroom.
Okay.
That's not good. So it's a bad look.
Mhm.
And they will do your best job. And I said, y'all useless. So I'm on the phone then. So before we hung up, there's like, we'll go take it back to the store. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna do that, but I got 2 orders behind it. That's in the bundle. So I'm
Okay.
gonna do them first. So I did that, got the bundles down, I was about to go back to Giant Eagle, one on Summer, and go there and drop it back off. Then she called.
Mhm.
I missed you, I was asleep. I'm sleeping. She's an older lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then when I finally got it dropped off, I called in, I called ship. I'm thinking I'm gonna be a late forgiveness. It's gonna be a walk in the park.
Yeah.
Why these folks gonna have me on the phone for 45 minutes? Talking about fill out a form for what?
Yeah.
I said, I went above and beyond. Well, you could have just took it back to the store. I said, well, think about how bad that is for business.
Yeah.
Because if I tell her I had to take it back to the store, you have to reorder, you just lost a customer.
Yeah.
You just lost a customer.
And now she upset with me. And that's a good customer for me, man.
Right.
To y'all, but it means something to me.
When somebody gonna tip me $20 on a $45 order, come on now.
From a percentage standpoint, that's pretty good.
Right. And I'm not going, and I came from, it was from Kroger's right there. It was like right around the corner from her.
Mhm.
like 3 minutes.
Mhm.
So it was like, boom, shop. I mean, by the
Sometime.
time I send her a text saying I'm on my way, I'm
Yeah.
already there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you ain't finna blow up my business like that because you have to fill out a form. I said, you fill out a form, it goes to a computer.
Did you eventually have to fill out the form?
I never filled that form. It was a waste of time.
So you still, and she got her stuff,
She
you
got
got your money.
She got her stuff. She gave me a 5-star rating,
Uh-huh.
and she tipped me heavy. So okay, y'all want to be like that? Then be like that.
Mhm.
Like, we been trying to tell them y'all got too much stuff in this app.
Yeah.
We ain't seeing our tips the way we used to.
This is the,
This is that grocery shopping app on $600. Yeah, we ain't making the money like we used to. I used to be able to do. I used to be able to do. I used to be able to do. I used to be able to get up 7 o'clock. Start my first order around 7 o'clock.
mhm.
Okay, and I could run like 7, 8 orders between that time and maybe 12:30.
Stress level low.
Exactly,
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah.
And so by the time I can be done with the day, a lot of my tips from the early orders are already posted.
Mhm.
So by the time I get to like 12:30, I'm looking at my make, I'm at $150, $175.
Yeah, yeah,
Easy.
yeah, yeah.
So
Just for
at
doing
that,
a good job.
right. So at that particular point, when all that numbers add up, when I see a number like that, once I get to like over 125 to 150,
Mhm.
I'm done for the day.
Yeah,
I'm going
yeah,
fishing.
yeah.
You can't do that now. You can't do that now.
Oh, they don't let you now.
Man, listen, they hold your tips.
Uh-huh.
They hold your tips, and then they got these bundles. They had a bundle that was from a store on, it was the Myers on Sawmill, and it was going somewhere out in Marysville.
Okay,
The last stop was out Marysville,
okay.
and there's an early stop there. But you talking about, and it was only paying like $8. The app was to travel like 20 miles, and I'm like, man, y'all high,
And you gotta pick up the stuff too? Come on.
right?
All right.
But you got those shoppers out there. I call them cockroaches. You got the cockroach shoppers.
Yeah.
They just take anything.
Wow.
They just take anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They think they winning.
Yeah.
No, you think you gathering nickels. No, you can, can't make $1 out of 15 cents.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not necessary, man. Sometimes
Exactly.
you got to.
Right.
You don't have to.
And I ain't gonna lie, I'm very particular with my people that I pick.
Yeah.
If I look on there and I see your neighborhood look like Dulu, I'm not going there.
The
If it look like trash, what's the possibility of getting a tip? If I go out there, if I see the matches I be seeing out in Mirfield and Powell, those spots like that, yeah, the tips in those areas look pretty
Yeah, yeah.
good.
Yeah.
They look like
I
they
got
get
it.
a 90%
Yeah.
clear. But you ain't finna have me going over in the hood and I gotta get bothered with them fellas.
I mean, I
I
try, you try to, look out for it, but hey, where you gonna get your tips is where you gonna get your tips. I ain't mad at you.
And the only time I take
That's business.
and here's the thing, the only time I take them deliveries to the hood is when the order is so bad
Yeah.
that nobody's taking it.
Yeah,
So as it gets closer to the delivery window, like say the delivery window is from 1 to 2.
yeah,
So in the 12 o'clock hour, by the time you get to like 12:55, if it started at, say it started at like $11,
mhm.
okay, by the time you get to like 12:55, it's probably at 20.
Cause
Because what they do is they add money. The app adds money onto it, basically to get people to take it.
yeah, yeah,
So by the time, and I've seen these happen. I've seen this happen before.
Yeah.
I've seen an order. It went from 10. By the time it got to the 5 minutes before the end of for the top of the hour,
yeah.
it was like at $27,
So-
$27, and you was only picking up like 12 items.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
To go down to it was on the west side.
And you're like, that's,
I mean, I take that.
I mean,
I'll
it's
take
worth
that.
it. It might be a little more worth it now.
Yeah, but no, I take that, and
Yeah.
they still get my 5-star service.
Yeah, yeah.
They still get the how you doing? I'm shopping for you. I'm done. I'm on my way. Send a picture. Here you go. You all set. Have a great evening.
But why not make it worth it more on the
Yeah.
beginning?
Right.
I see. I hear
But
you.
and then you run into those customers, and I've had this conversation with folks
Mhm.
in these areas where they try to come at us and talk about how because one customer in particular, and this was 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
2 weeks ago, it's on the west side too. This person came at me because he didn't like the time when his order got there. Now, here's the thing. That order started in the AM.
Was that
I
person
saw
bigger than you or smaller?
Well, I fear no man. But I fear no man. But that order started at the 9 to 10 o'clock window,
Yeah.
and nobody took it.
Uh-huh.
And next, you know, you see it in the next hour and the next hour. By the time I saw it, it was in the 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. window.
So he was mad because of the timing.
Right.
I'm not the one, bro.
Right. And I was like,
Yeah.
and that's how I was. I'm like, look,
Yeah.
I'm not the guy.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
mad at the wrong person.
Yeah, I'm trying to help you.
Because he was going on.
Nobody else took
he
it
was
to us.
going on off the deep end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah,
Did he calm it down?
And no, he was still going at it. But I'm gonna tell you what was the diffuser.
Hmm.
This was the diffuser. This was just basically like throwing in one of those little spark bombs.
Mhm.
Just blind everybody. When he said, "That's the reason why I don't tip." And then when he said that, you basically just opened the gate
Yeah.
wide open so a horde of horses can come through.
I'm looking forward to hearing what you're about to say.
And I said, when he said that, I said, well, wonder why nobody was taking your order.
Oh.
I let him know.
Uh-huh.
Wonder why nobody's taking your order.
Mm-hmm.
Because not only you just said it, and the people around here,
Know it.
it's like the stereotype in this area is people don't tip on
Yeah.
their orders, and they order big stuff.
Yeah.
And then when you come out and tell me
Uh-huh.
that's the reason why I don't tip, well, that's the reason why your order went from 9 to 10
Mhm.
all the way to now before you got it before 5 o'clock. So you waited 8 hours
Mm-hmm.
to get them ribs.
You
So
disrespecting.
enjoy your pork ribs.
Yeah.
Enjoy your Miller Lite. No, not Miller Lite, Natty Light.
Oh, he going
He's
for
a
the
black
water.
dude. Right. So yeah, that was my little.
Yeah, yo, you about just got a case of water then.
Now you just a case of water and went out and get some grass and sit and steam it through like a tea bag.
Listen. So pork ribs, natty light, maybe not natty light.
Some pork rinds.
It make you automatically
Yeah.
make you think sports, Olympics. All right,
Okay,
I'm
there you go.
gonna go to Olympics.
There you go.
We'll start in a second with it.
Oh, damn, that's a good lead in
I
too.
was trying, bro.
That's
I was
a good
trying.
lead.
I was trying.
Okay, and go ahead about the Olympics.
All right, so
The
about the
Olympics.
Olympics, man,
Yes.
my family is fast, not because of me or the Strickland side, but because of my wife's maiden name. And
I need that transition to be way better about the Olympics because if you notice,
Mm.
the screen was cut at different points of that story just
Yeah.
because it wasn't necessarily that clear. So part of that last story is gonna be chopped.
okay,
So
So
start it over.
no, just start a smoother transition with the Olympics.
With
Like
the Olympics.
either like, all right, so the Olympics.
Now on to the Olympics.
all right.
Like something like
Yeah.
smoother.
Okay, so the Olympics, sports, pork ribs, kicking back, cheering for good old US of A.
Yeah.
Man, check this out. When it comes to track and field, that's one of my favorites. I also like gymnastics too, but I don't know anybody in gymnastics. But our family is actually related to Noah Lyles.
That's what's up.
Come on, man. They all got speed. And I think they got it from, they definitely got it from Cassandra's side of the family and stuff.
Yeah.
Our girls were fast, she fast, her sisters was fast and stuff. It had to come because of her dad, Lyles. And I'm telling you what, Noah Lyles out there making it happen.
And you was like Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Listen, I had to sneak up on her.
Right.
When she's getting a water break, I had to sneak up on her and catch her and all that stuff. And I know someone asked, like, man, how'd he catch you? She's like, I slowed down.
Carter. Oh, well. There you go. There you go.
I slowed down. I'm like, all right, well, thanks and stuff. So either way, 30 years later, that's kind of cool. But as we're sitting back and we're watching, watching him run and watching, America do what they got to do and all, it's just a sense of pride there. Not make America great again pride. I ain't talking about that kind of, no, we ain't doing none of that. I'm talking about everybody. We're all human. We're all trying to make things happen here in America and stuff. And to see them gold medals racked up, that's a good thing.
For me with the Olympics, several. Basketball, let me start there. LeBron James, Akron, Ohio, born in the same hospital,
Oh, snap.
all that good stuff.
Come on, man.
Yeah. So I gotta give it up to basketball
Yep,
because when they show his name up there and I see my city on there, Akron, Ohio, I'm like, yeah.
Y'all both raised on
Rubber
Akron
City,
City Water.
Akron City Akron City water and rubber smoke smell, And
Yeah.
so, that part of that makes me proud to see my home city representing there. I do watch gymnastics though.
Man,
I
the
watch-
strength.
I watch me some gymnastics because the thing that those folks be doing, male and female, is
Yeah.
impeccable.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
impeccable.
I'm looking at like I can't hardly believe it.
I saw that pommel horse years back, and
Yeah.
I thought I could get on there and do that back in junior high. I was got up there, I was like, nope.
That's how you know they're good.
Right.
That's how you know they're good. They make it look easy.
Right. And now for me, on another personal note in the Olympics is rowing.
Yeah.
Because I rowed at Ohio State. I was on the rowing team there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a gold medal and
Wow.
a silver medal sitting in my closet.
I got 0 medals. I
Yes.
wasn't good at anything.
And so it was the absolute toughest sport I ever had to prepare for.
Seriously.
Oh, yes. When you talk about Monday through Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
the conditioning training that we did,
Yeah.
and I'm talking about doing the rowing machine, or what we call the ergometer.
Yeah.
You know, we did that Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yeah.
And on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, after we did our ergometer pieces with the coach and so forth
Yeah.
and whatnot, we would go across the street to the towers.
Yeah.
And we had to do the towers 3 times. That's
Over at Ohio State.
25 floors.
Ooh.
25 floors. You start at the bottom and you just roll it up to the top. You ain't got to run it.
Yeah.
You just got to walk it because
Yeah.
you're just strengthening up your legs.
Wow.
Yes. And then when the weather broke, we was able to go to the horseshoe and we had to go up and down all the way around that horseshoe and back.
Wow.
Tuesday and Thursday, we ran from the old boathouse down there, across from the stadium and the towers.
Okay.
We run all the way up to Upper Arlington and back, up to
Yeah.
Upper Arlington High School and
Wow.
back.
Wow.
Yeah, it was some work.
Listen.
It was some work.
Man.
And I had to tell folks, like, listen, this sport ain't built for us.
Yeah.
It's not built for us. I'll be blunt. I love
You think it was more running and stuff than
Man, listen, I had to tell them, I ain't from the Sudan.
Yeah, that ain't how it works.
I ain't from Nigeria. Them
I'm not chasing down.
yeah, they run from village to village.
No, I'm not doing it.
They run from village to village, and that's kilometers. That's a folks like myself, I'm used to sprints.
Yeah,
I'm used
yeah,
to
yeah,
100,
yeah.
200, 400.
That's what's
After
up.
400, maybe an 8, I'm
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
Done.
See, I did not have that speed. I was in the band. I was
Yeah.
in the band. I had a great time in the band. I was,
So you had the band camp stories.
but I was a drummer. All right, yeah, I had the quads and I did cross them and all that stuff. And that was a great time and all, but
Right.
that was about it. And even that, I was just, 0 10. I was probably at 7 or so.
Right.
But I did all right. I made tryouts. There was only 2 of us and stuff, and I made it. But I had a good time. I had a good time doing that. But running and all that other stuff, soccer,
Yeah,
Or
I'm
the foot-
gonna come to that
the
too.
football.
I'm
They call it the football.
I'm gonna come to that
Yeah,
too.
I did a little bit of
I'm
that.
gonna come to that too when you come from rowing. Like I said, one of my old teammates actually rowed in the Olympics on three different occasions. Got
Wow.
a gold, 1 gold, 2 bronze.
Wow.
Team USA. And but like I said, it's one of the to me it's one of the toughest sports I've ever had to
Yeah.
prepare for as an athlete.
Yeah.
And I never done the sport before.
Yeah.
I never done the sport before.
How did you have not done the sport and you
And
on
got in
holiday?
it? Well, I was there when I got out of the Air Force. I was trying to walk on. I had that football itch.
Mhm.
Still had it there. My body was back in shape from playing and took in high school. I'm years removed, but I still wanted to give it a try.
Mhm.
So anyway, that didn't happen. I'm working out at the gym. I see this poster on the wall. It said, "No experience necessary." So I'm like, okay, looked at it, and then I went home, thought about it again. I was at the gym, and I kept seeing it over and over and over again.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
then I finally gave a call. So I called the coach up, came down there to where practice was.
Mhm.
Now, when I walked in the room and saw my coach, his eyes just lit up. 'Cause he saw, because when he looked up, he had that look like if you ever remember the movie with Bruce Lee where he fought Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
Yeah.
Game of Death.
Yeah.
He had that look.
Yeah.
He had that look like, yeah, because he saw an athlete.
Yeah.
And so they gave me all kind of special time to teach me technique and things of that nature. And then I had to let them know I can't swim.
Oh snap.
So
give
get
me-
weary. I can't
Yeah.
swim. I wasn't looking for no like favors or anything. Just letting them know if you
I
see
didn't like that.
if this boat actually goes under,
Give me some floaties.
just make sure y'all come get
Come
me.
get me.
If you don't see my head pop up,
Yeah.
y'all better come get me.
I got low body fat. I'm gonna sink to the bottom.
Oh no, I had no body fat.
See? So that's what I'm saying. That's
No,
more
back
hazard.
then, back then I was a twig.
That's okay.
I was 195 pounds. I had 1% body fat.
At like what, 6'2", 6'3"?
4. Damn. And I was in what they call the.
I fear no man.
I was in the middle
Yeah.
of the boat, which is the strength in the 8,
Yeah.
where that's basically your transmission.
Okay.
And so, but I had a blast
Yeah.
in that sport.
Yeah.
From the 2,000 meter sprints to the 5,000 meter, what we call head races, which God,
Those are tough.
yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you drive. It's like going from city to a different city that's on the other side of town.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we literally rode from. I could say we literally started in Dublin
Yeah.
on one race over here on that river.
Yeah.
And by the time we finished, we was down in Columbus.
Wow.
Well, we rode a minute.
Yeah.
So no, you just barely. I mean, 5,000 meters. You just do the math.
Still.
Because the 2,000 is a mile, and I want to say it's a mile and a third.
Okay.
Over a mile and a third. So you basically just take those
Yeah.
numbers and add that up.
And
That's
you
what they-
and you're rolling for time and all that stuff, and everyone got to be in sequence.
Yep. Well, the 2,000 meters is a straight sprint.
Yeah.
So it's straight balls out.
Wow.
You straight all
Yeah.
the way down. And like, so when it was all said and done, when by the time you get to that first 500,
Yeah.
man, listen, you already on like your 8th win,
Wow.
but you still got to gut it down.
Dang
Now
it.
and then that middle 1,000
Yeah.
is quiet because nobody's there but the boats. All you can hear is the sound of the boat, the oar handles, and the sound that they make.
Y'all don't have somebody at the top.
No, you hear the coxswain. That's the coxswain.
Okay.
Okay, so the coxswain has already set the pace.
Okay.
And then they set our tempo and everything else, and it was all different kind of calls for
Okay.
that. Power 20, that's when we come out of our start, and then we get the tempo going, and then we go down there, and then when we get to the last, inside the last 500, then it's like, all right, we finna go up 12-2, and we got to step it up.
They
Now,
tell y'all, and y'all already know the
yeah,
time.
yeah. And they she'll call out on 1, 2, and it's like 1,
Yeah.
2, and then we
then you
whatever
got it.
whatever we got left,
Yeah.
we pushing it the rest of the way.
Wow.
Now, I will say this on a note, that school up north, they caught it
Oh.
when we got them here
Yeah.
because they talked big trash
Yeah.
when they got us on a photo finish
We
the
done-
week before in Wisconsin.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, okay, we gonna see you on our river.
Uh-huh.
They came down there talking bold.
Oh.
Now, the thing with rowing, you bet shirts. The loser has to give up a shirt because that's a trophy to the winner.
Yeah.
So we had the starting line. We bet the shirts. It was cocky.
Oh.
Yeah, we bet the shirt. Oh, really?
Oh, here we go.
I'm like, okay. I'm looking at the starter. Let's do this. It felt like a street fight.
But
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Man, we opened up on them at the second 5 and never looked back.
Wow.
Never looked back. By the time we passed the Fishinger Bridge,
Yeah.
then we hear all the other horns,
Yeah.
the other boats coming in. We blasted them by a minute.
Oh, dang it. That was an elementary school.
Yes. So and it was one of those things where it was like our wake, your funeral. They caught the wake of our boat as we passed, and then it turns to turkey, and we just
Nice. Our wake,
your funeral.
I like
yeah.
that.
And track and field, I can't wait for track and field.
Yeah.
I can't wait for track and field.
Whenever y'all see me do this,
Uh-huh.
just find a smooth way to pause, because then I'll be me saying like, all right, we're gonna slide
Okay.
into the,
Mhm.
so whenever, even if you look at the camera, don't worry about it, I cut it.
Okay.
Just,
Okay.
that means like,
Okay.
because speaking of, we're on the topic of competition,
Mhm.
we're gonna go ahead and slide into the bit about, speaking of competition, what do we think about this presidential debate, or the
There you go.
presidential?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you lead in on that one.
All right. So speaking of competition, the most touchy subject in America, most very touching, most separated subject, and that's the presidential election. Yeah.
I'm of the camp that let me see. I don't care if it's Kermit Frog.
Right.
I don't care. I don't care if it's superhero, whoever, trash man from down the street, anybody but T-Rump. I ain't doing it.
Oh, Agent Orange.
I can't do it, bro.
I'm with you too.
He's not. He ain't.
Pause, I want y'all to add in real quick. We're gonna keep it real in this podcast.
Cool.
Even if y'all gonna be like,
Oh,
let's
I was
agree.
about-
I
I
was
was
gonna
about to-
say at
I
some
was
point,
about to
whether
take
y'all
it
be
there.
like,
Okay.
okay,
I
was
all
about to
right,
take it
my
there.
bad, y'all got it.
As a matter of fact, let's restart that.
Okay.
Cause
go ahead.
like,
Let's
y'all
restart
gotta
that.
Go
shake
ahead.
hands and look, we're
Yeah.
gonna keep it real, always on this.
Let's restart that.
Yes.
You cut it.
Okay,
Where
yep.
I come in.
Sounds good.
Okay. So speaking of competition, presidential election.
Oh Lord,
Yes.
bruh.
You can't ask for the worst time in America where when it comes to voting, you got a separated of the sides. And let's just be honest, we're gonna keep this 100%
Bruh.
real. We ain't
100%.
breaking it down.
Come on.
I mean, if you don't like the side we take, then this ain't for you. go to the grocery store to aisle 14 at the Myers up there on Sawmill, get you some Kleenex, get you some wet wipes, and deal with that. Get you some beer in aisle 2 or some wine in aisle 3, and then wipe away your sorrows, because I'm like this. I do not like Agent Orange.
Why you don't want to make America great again?
Well, here's the problem with that slogan. What was wrong with us to begin with? So how can you make us great again when there was never nothing wrong?
Preach.
How can you say we taking America back? Who took us? Russia? Germany? Japan?
I can't get with
Korea?
him. I can't get with him. I can get with anybody else. I can get with Bozo, Kermit, Trash Man down the street. I don't care, but I am not
Like
getting
my
with
one
Trump. I can't do
buddy
it.
said, he said, I'll vote for a pineapple
Man,
before I vote for this dude.
because I'm telling you, bro, I can't.
I
do it.
can't.
This
I
joker,
can't.
he talking about,
And then-
hey, and if I get voted in, we ain't gonna have to vote no more.
Man, listen.
Listen, come on.
And then I'm gonna put this out there. Project 2025. Project 2025.
I looked at
if
that
you got
hashtag,
melanin in your skin, you better read it.
Oh, bro.
You better read it, because you talking about taking this country back to before the marches on Washington and everything else that we accomplished in this country for men, women of color. So, and then the problem with the people that follow this fool, he'll come out, I didn't say that, and he said he didn't say it.
Are you looking at the same replay? He just said it yesterday. I'm telling you.
This is a dude that could go on TV and slap Harris in the face, and his people will side with him.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, I didn't do that. That wasn't me.
Who you gonna believe? You gonna believe me?
Right.
Or your lying eyes?
He'd be like, that wasn't me. Like, you ain't Shaggy.
Bro, I
That
know.
wasn't me. What?
Yes, it was. Kamala Harris is bringing it, man. She's bringing it. I'm hip to her. I know she was a prosecutor. I heard someone saying, well, she put all these.
Let me touch the
in
Lord.
California. This is what I heard. Say, hey, I want to deal with the systemic issues inside of the system, and that's why she said that she went to be a prosecutor. That's what she told her.
But the other thing about it that people seem to be misled is that she was a prosecutor. She's not judge. The judge hands down the sentence.
That's a good point.
Okay,
That's
so
a good
this
point.
is where our people get confused. Oh, she put all those brothers in jail. She wasn't like, come on, we taking you to jail.
Yeah.
No, you was out there doing something that had jail consequences attached to it.
Yep.
So I'm not mad at this woman for doing her job. She did her job.
Yep.
Okay, prosecutor, you're the judge, or you're the person. I'm the prosecutor. Okay, I got Phil Strickland here. He's charged with possession of firearm and blah, blah,
That's
blah,
it.
blah,
Lord,
blah,
Jesus, I'm
blah.
hurt.
And so, and then it passes up to the judge.
Yeah.
The judge looks down at you. How do you plead? Blah, blah, blah. All right, bam, sentence. So where is she putting these brothers in?
Yeah.
That's where people got it confused. That's where people got it confused. And it's sad that you got people on the Trump side.
Yeah.
Them hillbillies, yeah, I'm calling them out. Oh yeah, I'm fired up now. These hillbillies, these ignorant folks, they supporting this fool. You got 34 felonies. You said on audio video, that you would grab a woman by the kitty cat.
Oh. Yeah.
That's sexual assault.
Yeah.
You insinuated a right that people lost lives over that attack on the Capitol. Colin Kaepernick, you turned on him and turned America against that man for doing something that me as a veteran, and your father too is a veteran, that we fought for. And those ignorant folks on that other side that say, well, the amendment, I said, have you served? Well, no, then shut up. Because even if you have served, don't go and say it disrespect veterans. First off, Trump, you a draft dodger. You're a coward in our eyes.
But my feet. No.
He ain't had no bone spurs. That's daddy's wallet. That's daddy's wallet. He did the same. His daddy did the same thing what the Kennedys did years before that. So don't miss me with that. How can you have an autobiography when they talk about how you were so athletic?
Yeah.
And then now come to war, oh, I got bone spurs. No, you don't.
See?
No, you don't. You had black folks up in there with bone spurs and toe jams and turf toe and sprained ankles and headaches and who knows what, and they still put them out there on that front line.
All I know is I need someone there who's there for the people. and
Right.
stuff for all of us as a people and
Mhm.
stuff. When I went to medic school and all, what I learned was we all got blood and bones and all that other sort of
Mhm.
stuff. So I'm definitely with it. I will say this, when it comes to T Rump and what he's got going on in his situation,
Mhm.
I think Kamala is the best one to handle it because the prosecutor
Well,
meets the convict.
well, yes, and here's what I'll say to voters out there. Project 2025.
Oh, listen, yep,
It's 1,000 pages to
100.
read,
read it.
and I'll say it again. Project 2025.
It's not a
You
good
better
one.
read it.
Mm.
You better read it before
Because
you go and cast.
He talked.
You may not like it, and I'll get on my own folks too on this one.
Mm-hmm,
Because how is it that we as people,
mm-hmm,
black people especially,
mm-hmm,
we find it every excuse not to support this black woman,
mm-hmm.
but the hillbillies support this dude with all his dirt,
No matter what,
no matter what.
no matter what, all I know, he's gonna make it good for us. He's gonna make
Yeah,
it
he's gonna make
good
it
for us.
You
I
forgot-
can't.
You forgot to spit.
No, yeah, he's gonna make it good for us.
Yeah,
I mean, come on now.
Come on.
All right, I'm done with that.
I'm done with that. Yeah. Ooh, Lord.
I want y'all to add real quick, regardless, somebody,
And how much time
whoever,
you got?
we're running close, but
Okay.
we're wrapping up. I want one of y'all to add in, regardless of who you decide to vote for, the best thing you can always do is educate yourself. And first off, just use your American right. Go out and vote.
Mhm.
If there's one thing we stand for here, it's for community. Naterrius, what does community mean to you?
Yeah.
And then wrap into how MPSC, like at the end of the day, regardless, you Trump, Camila, we all could use a good freaking laugh. And this is where,
Cool.
you
Yeah.
know, so just that kind of a wrap up.
Okay.
'Cause
Yeah.
it's now the part where we talk about community, we transition into MPSC.
Mhm.
And
Then
if
close.
you need to remind me about, if you want me to run through the events with you,
Yeah.
do that, but go ahead.
Honestly, the big thing is, regardless of who you're gonna vote for, man, go and check your stuff out.
And educate yourself.
Educate yourself. and
Educate
stuff.
yourself,
I mean, because
sure.
we need to do better. We need to do better.
do.
We're about community here
Mhm.
and stuff. As a matter of fact, that's what we could all use a good laugh, and that's what we're here at MPSC Entertainment to do. Is just have a good laugh. Some of this
Yeah.
stuff is like the only person in the court, in the King's court that was able to tell the truth was the Joker, huh? Was the court jester,
Yeah.
huh? That's what we're going with right now. So
Yeah.
obviously you're hearing a little bit more of the inside, but really it's all about community. When we can laugh together, come on, man. How does that hurt anybody?
It's one thing, and I like the way you said it when we say we can laugh together. I used to do a message in my acts years back
Mhm.
where I would address the crowd as a veteran, letting it be known that if we can all come together in this small room,
Mhm.
and we can all off from different sides of the tracks and and we can all laugh together.
Yeah.
Have this love within this room. Then why can't we take this love out this room, outdoors,
Come on,
and spread it?
come.
Gonna add, I want y'all to do one more thing. Somebody be like, and you know what? Let's agree in this podcast, regardless of who we have on, different opinions. This is a conversation.
Yeah.
We're always having a conversation, even if we don't see eye to eye. And y'all can be like, so that way people know from the jump, regardless of how this looks the first part.
Okay.
It's always gonna be whoever you all have on, however, if y'all don't see eye to eye, this is a conversation and we respect. You guys know what I'm saying?
Yeah, which-
I'll let you do that one, and then
So
I'll.
we start with, yeah, so and so with that, you know, everything in general, I would say, we may not see eye to eye. It may look like that right now.
Mm.
It may look like that right now because we business partners.
Mhm.
But at the same token, you know, we might have our disagreements and that's where it splits and that's it. But we work together.
Mhm.
You know, we know how to reach across the aisle
That's good.
and talk to the other man.
Mhm.
I saw that as a Senate page, you
Mhm.
know, when I worked here. I worked there as a Republican too.
Wow.
But it was about reaching across the aisle and being able to talk to another person, even on disagreement.
Keeping it a real
And then
conversation.
keeping it real.
Mhm.
Because I think that's where, and when we're talking about the community, and we're talking about presidential election, you know, there's that divide because one side don't want to see the other side's views and vice versa. And so it doesn't make one person right or the other, but you need to educate yourself.
Mhm.
Need to educate yourself. And I'll still say Project 2025.
Mhm.
I'm gonna put that out there.
Just.
But I always say, educate yourself. And that's one thing I've always said when it comes to the political game and voting anyway.
Mhm.
Educate yourself on who you like.
Mhm. So
Use a scale if you have to.
word,
Use
word,
the scale.
word. So we can
Yeah.
agree that whether it's us, it ain't always gonna be the Phil and Naterrius show to where we're agreeing. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we'll have folks on there and they'll have a different point of view. It's always a conversation. Agree?
Yeah, agree.
But, you know, so that's how we do it. That's how we do it. So,
Don't
yes.
ring, man.
Sorry, man. That's so hostile.
Yeah, I know, but that's my bowling hand.
Oh, sorry, man. I'll take it easy.
Yeah, sure, man.
I whooped a lot of kids with this hand.
Yeah, but
Wow.
I gotta whoop a lot of contenders in the lanes this fall.
Upcoming events in the community.
So upcoming events coming up.
Oh,
through
yeah.
MPSC.
Danger.
The Danger Comedy Jam, August 10th at the Apex venue of 1381 North Hamilton Road.
That's right. That's
You're
right.
gonna be looking at touring comedians, local comedians, traveling comedians, comedians from all different styles, all different walks, all different types of funny.
That's
You
right.
remember the Def Comedy Jam from back in the day? It's a similar setup. And we are also going to be broadcasting that, via live stream through Facebook and YouTube. So
Doors
with
open
this-
at 7.
Doors open at 6.
Oh, shoot. Doors open at 6.
6.
Show starts at 7.
And show starts at 7.
Yep.
Tickets are on sale now, but they're going fast. So you want to be able to get those tickets so you can take part of this history in Columbus. Because like when we talk about community,
Mm-hmm.
MPSC,
Mm-hmm.
in the community, we're about bringing helping bringing the communities of the comedians together
Seriously.
and working together.
Yeah.
We don't care about your political view.
Mm-mm.
We don't care about any of that stuff.
Mm-mm.
Can you bring funny on stage?
That's what's up.
Can you bring funny on stage?
That's what's up.
That's what it's all about, being professional. In the comedic world, there's rips that happen, and people don't disagree, and things can happen. But they happen to get booked on a particular show at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
and we just say, hey, be professional.
We're here to laugh.
Be professional.
Yep.
Whatever you got, whatever that beef is you got, grind it up and take it and sell it down to stuff.
Come on, because it ain't here.
Exactly.
Come on.
We ain't serving burgers. So, we serving laughs.
We serve the laugh. We ain't serving burgers.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That tickets can be purchased through www.mpscentertainmentllc.com.
Say it again.
Art Republic.
MPSC.
Oh, www.mpscentertainmentllc.com.
Yep.
Yeah, you can get your tickets there. Our next one is on August 24th. That is Art of Republic. That's our comedy spot plus the vibe, which is, hey, we go in there. We also live stream that one. Doors open at 7:30.
Starts at 8.
And show starts at 8 sharp. What we do is we get into the funny, have a great time, and then afterwards we kick back and go with the vibe.
Yep.
DJ Foreman's
Okay.
taking care of things.
Take pictures,
Yep.
have drinks.
Oh, it's a good
Just
time.
enjoy the
It's like
vibe. Enjoy the vibe after the show. It's like the after party
Yep.
after the show.
Yep,
The
y'all
after
should have
party
saw some of my
after the
sweet
show.
dance moves. We
Yes.
got the the comedy slam,
Comedy
the new one
Slam.
that we had.
Comedy Slam. That's coming up September 14th.
That's what that is.
September 14th.
Yeah.
Headlining me.
Hey,
Yeah.
and the Terry's gonna be there, and I'll be out in the crowd like, good job,
Yeah.
good job, and all that. So
Yeah.
comedy slam. Who else we got there?
We got September 21st. Art of Republic.
Art Republic. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yep, that's our September show for that one. Same thing, same vibe, same good times and stuff. A lot of times we'll bring in folks from the community. Last one that we had in July, there was a lady that did jewelry and stuff, and so everyone got some different jewelry, got to purchase some of that. We had one that did different scents and colognes and perfumes. Just wanted to be in a beautiful thing. So we definitely are trying to go with that.
Last-
I think the last thing we have is that's a private show with the 55 plus community.
Yeah.
Well, that's still a part of MPSC.
But that's still a part,
So,
yeah.
But we do, and the one thing with MPSC is we as in the community, we are as a business, we do, shows that are private, and then we do shows that are collaboratory or
Mhm.
collaborating with folks. And so,
Now, Danger Show is just like the name says, it's danger. So watch out for rated R for that. Everything else is kind of
parental discretion is advised.
That's how it is. So either way, that's what we're doing. Oh, you know what? I think it's about time. Okay.
Okay, and let's just say, real quick, we do private shows, we do public shows.
That's what I said.
Uh, Or lastly, just be like, oh, and by the way, if you think you're funny and you want to get paid to work with MPSC, go ahead
Yeah.
and reach out, or don't add that.
No, we'll add that. Hey, you guys, like I said, at MPSC tailor-made comedy for all your comedy needs. We do private shows, we do public
Tailor-made
shows,
entertainment
entertainment. What'd I say?
for all your entertainment needs.
For all your entertainment.
It's written
needs.
on your shirt.
I should have read it upside down. Either way, we appreciate y'all being with us on this whole MPSC podcast, and we look forward to talking to you soon. Thank you.
I was gonna say lastly, stay tuned for our special guest on the next podcast or something.
Hey, y'all stay tuned for our special guests on these next podcasts. Stay tuned for a special guest on our next podcast. Hey, we'll talk to you soon. Be blessed. See ya.
Peace.
Perfect, cool.
Cool.